This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. In this video we will learn how to change row height and column width in a Microsoft Word document table. So for changing row height, we need to know how to change the row height. For this we will follow the given steps. First of all, we will select the row from the table whose height we want to change. Like in this case, in this table we will highlight the last row of student Gary, and now we will click on the layout tab, and from here you can see that in the table group we can find the table properties, which says that show the table properties dialog box to change advanced table properties such as indentation and text wrapping options. So we'll click on this button, and viewers, you can see now that now we can change the width of the row from here, height of the row from this option. And here you can see that in this case we will select the specify height section, and from here we will gonna increase it, like we're gonna have a 1 inches row height at least, or exactly we need to have a 1 inches height of the row of the last row, and the row height is exactly the 1 inches. So we'll click the OK button. So viewers, you can see that we have now increased the height of the row of the last row by selecting the properties option from the table group of the layout tab. Likewise, if you want to decrease the height, we can again go to the properties section. Like in this case, we will select above 3 rows, and we're gonna change the row height of all above 3 rows. So we'll click on the properties button, and from here we will select and change the row height to 1 inches as well, which should be exactly 1. So viewers, you can see that now all the rows 1, 2, 3, and 4, all 4 rows have the same height of 1 inches exactly. And if you want to reduce it, then we can again go to the layout tab, and we'll select the properties button from this table group, and then we can decrease the row height. Like now we want to change it from 1 inches to 0.5 inches. So viewers, now you can see that we can specify the height by changing the row height from the properties button. And if you want to change the column width, for this purpose first we need to select the column. Like in this case, from this table I will select the last column of marks, and then we will go to the layout tab likewise, and we'll select the properties option from the table group, and from here we'll select the column tab now, and we're gonna increase the preferred width from 1.12 inches to like 2 inches percent. It can be percent or it can be inches, but here in this case I will select inches, and we'll click the OK button. So viewers, you can see that now the column width has increased now from 1.12 to 2 inches. This is how it is done. Actually, for increasing the row height, there are so many other ways. If you want to increase the height from the above scale, you can just select the column you want to increase the width of, and you can just select the move table column. This way you can also increase the column width according to your requirement. Like you can decrease and increase. So you can see that you can have a heading of move table column, and now you can increase and decrease the row height, sorry, column width accordingly. And if you want to increase or decrease, like if I place the cursor over here, in this case, you can see that we can increase and decrease the rows, and here in this case adjust the top table row. Viewers, you can see that you can see the adjust table row option, and from here when you click over here, and you can adjust the table row from here, and then you can select increase and decrease the table row this way. This is the other way of increasing the row. Instead of going to the layout tab and selecting the properties button from the table group, you can always increase and decrease the row column width and row heights from the scales like this. When you can use this option as well of increasing and decreasing the rows and columns. So there are multiple ways through which you can increase and decrease the row height and column width. So to change the column width, we will click the layout tab, and then we select the properties button from the table group, and then we click on the column tab. And if you want to see that, there are other options as well, like if you select the cell tab from the table properties, you can see that there are different options. Like if I click on the center option, then you can easily adjust the position from to a centralized position. Like if I again click on the properties, and here you can see that if you click at the top and you click OK button, so you can see that all the headings can be adjusted to the top of the cell position. But if you click at the center, and then you can have them at the center position. If you want to do it horizontally, then you can always click at this from the home tab from the paragraph group. You can select this option, center text, and if you check this option like properties, all text, you can see any title like this from here. If I give any title like table student, like I give a name of student, then viewers, you can see that now can be given to the now this table is known as the student table, and you can give a it contains information of students, roll numbers, and subjects and marks. So this way you can give a title to the table and give description as well. Like in this case we give student title. Like we can refine it more, like we can type student record. We can give a name of student record to this table, and the description is it contains information of students, roll numbers, subjects, and marks. So why this alternative text is given? Because web browsers display alternative text while tables are loading or if they are missing. Web search engines use the alternative text to help find web pages. Alternative text is also used to assist disabilities. So basically it is used for web browsers to display alternative text while tables are loading or if they are missing. So it is very helpful for web browsers for internet. And viewers, you can see that there always you can assign text wrapping. Like in this case, if I select the right option, you can always go to the right position, and I select the center position, it will come back to the center position. Select the left, then you can always go to the left side. But here in this case I will select center, and if you can see these two options like text wrapping from the table tab, if you click none, then you can see that nothing happens. But if you click around and see the positioning of it, then viewers, you can see that it has a horizontal position at center relative to column, vertical position is 0 inches relative to paragraph, distance from surrounding is 0 inches, bottom 0 inches, left from 0.13 inches, and right 0.13 inches. So move with the text, allow overlap. So if I click at the allow overlap option, then you can see that. And if you can see that default cell margins, allow spacing between the cells, or if there are multiple options you can use. And if you want to give borders and shadings like I'm sorry, in this case, if you click at these 3 point then and plus the OK button, then viewers, you can see that we have a bold outline of borders of same table. And if we click like shading, you can give a different shading. Like here in this case, if you need to give a different shading, like here in this case DK vertical, and you see that we can give a different kind of style. But here in this case we don't need this, so we will give a slightly little grayscale to the table. So here you can see this looks better than before. And if we select color, here we can give color as well. So we'll click on it and go to the borders and shadings. We'll select this color, and style will be clear, solid. We'll select clear. So as you can see, now you can see that it has different colors, but we would like to have a lighter one, so we'll select a lighter color like this one and press the OK button. So it has a different colors. Every time you can change the color as well. We would like to have this one, the lighter one. So here now you can see that we can have a different we can add different colors to the tables and borders to the table. So multiple options are there, multiple properties. You choose border and shadings, and you can always change the borders and give a different color. If I select 1.5 and I'll select a different color like a red one, it isn't good, it seems good. And then if I select a different color like green one, a darker green one, this one, and then apply it to the table, and you can see, viewers, you can see that we can apply different colors to the borders as well. So that's all, and thanks for watching. I hope you will like my video for learning Microsoft Word documents table section.